Hello guys, welcome back to Java session. Here in this video, we are going to cover how to achieve multiple inheritance through interfaces. That is the point I'm going to cover here and along with the example program. Now, sir, how to achieve means here if a class implements multiple interfaces, then that is known as a multiple inheritance. Or if an interface extends multiple interfaces, then that is also known as the multiple inheritance. So here you can see in the diagram, I'm taking the two interfaces. Let us assume this is the interface 1, this is the interface 2. I'm taking the two interfaces. Two interfaces are implemented by a class. So this is the one scenario we can achieve multiple inheritance. The other scenario is you have the two interfaces. Let us assume this is interface 1 and this is interface 2. These two interfaces are extended by some other interface. So by extending two interfaces to the third interface, this is the way you can also achieve this multiple inheritance. Now I will write the syntax here. You can see, for example, I am taking the interface printable interface. So interface name is printable, right? Here I am taking a method void print method. It's an abstract method I am taking. Next I am taking one more method, one more interface, that is showable, right? Here I am taking show method void show. These two are the abstract methods. Now I'm following the first scenario, that is one class. This is the class which is implementing two interfaces. This is interface 1, interface 2. Two interfaces are implemented by one class. That is the scenario I am following. Now take a class name something A. It is implements both interfaces, that is printable, comma, showable. Sir, can we implement two interfaces to a class at a time? Of course, beta, this is possible, right? Now, here I am writing the body for the both methods. Public void. I'm taking the print method. For this print method, I'm writing some body. Let's say system.out.println. I'm printing something like print class method. Right? I'm closing this, keep semicolon, close it. Next, I am also providing the body to show method. Public void show. For this show method, system.out.println. So show class method. I'm closing this. Next, what I'm doing, I'm closing this. As of now, we implemented two methods in the class here, right? Next, I'm taking the main method because we need the main method to run the program. Main method I'm taking public static void main string type of array I'm taking here. Then now I'm creating object for the class A. Class A, some A1 equal to new A. Then you can call the both methods by using this object A1 dot show method you can call, and A1 dot print method also you can call. Now close the main method, then close the class. This is a way of implementing the multiple interfaces to a single class. Sir, do we get any error? No, beta, we won't get any error. Sir, in case of multiple classes, we will get the error. But why we won't get here? Beta, there, because of class, we will get the ambiguity. But here, what will happen? The implementation will be there in the class. That means implementation is provided by the implementation class. So that's what we won't get any ambiguity. So this program will run fine and you'll get the output. So we won't believe you. We want output. 1 minute, beta. Let me run the code. See here, we are taking the two interfaces, printable and showable, two methods. As I told you, I'm taking some class. It is implementing both interfaces. I'm provided body for both interfaces. Both abstract methods in the subclass, implementation class. Next, I'm taking the main method. I am created an object to the class which we are taken. Now, I'm calling the both methods. Now, run this. So our class name is multi. Yes, you can see here, I'm compiling my code and I'm running it. We are getting both hello and welcome. So here, sir, if I write same method in the two interfaces, what will happen? For example, I'm taking the printable interface, there I'm taking the print method. And in showable interface also, I'm taking the print method, right? Now, I'm providing body for the print method. That means two interfaces which are having same method and that is implemented by a class, right? So now I'm saving this. You call the print method once, right? Save it and compile it and run it again. Java C space multi1.java. There is no error and I'm running it. So you are getting output. So in case of inheritance, we seen there by using classes, we are not able to get the multiple inheritance by using class. But when it comes to interfaces, two interfaces with same method, but there is no ambiguity, we are getting the output because here the class is implemented. The implementation is provided by the class. That's what we are not getting. We are not getting any error. Now, sir, for example, can we extend a interface to another interface? Of course, here I will show you. As we discussed three scenarios. So interface, printable, I am taking one. Next, I am taking one more interface that is showable. Now, this is extends this printable, whatever we are taking. This is the interface. I'm extending to this showable interface. Now, sir, I'm taking the show method here. Now, show is also an abstract method. I'm taking one more class that is implementing the interface. So, sir, now which interface we need to implement? Here we have both, that is printable and showable. Now, in this case, which interface is going to be implemented? Beta, as usual, how we are implementing the for other classes. Same I am doing. So class multi implements, I'm going to implement showable, right? Now, we are implementing only showable. We are not implementing the both. Now I'm providing body for the print method and show method. So as I provided earlier, I'm going to provide body for both show and print. So in show, just I'm printing instead of hello, I'm printing something like hi, right? Now we create object for the class as usual. Now I am creating object for multi-class object.print. Then by using same object obj.show. Sir, does it works? So can I interface extends another interface? Of course, beta. Save it, compile it and run it. Java C space multi1.java and Java space multi1. We are getting hi and hello. So a interface can extend another interface. A class can implement multiple interfaces and a interface can extend another interface as well. So these are all the possible combinations to achieve the multiple inheritance. Yeah, guys, that is all about achieving multiple inheritance through interfaces. And we covered two more points. That is, we can write static methods in interface. From Java 8, they are given a feature. We can have static method in interface as well as we can have default method in interface, but we need to declare it. if you are taking a default method, for example, I'm taking interface. Let's say X is my interface. Within this, I'm taking some abstract method, void print. Then I'm taking a default method. Let's say void, I'm taking some message. This is the method I'm taking here. Just I'm providing body system.out.println. I'm giving message. This is I'm taking. So you are taking a default method within the interface means definitely you need to declare with a default keyword. Then only it will be acted as a default method. Sir, can we run this program? Of course. Then as usual, take the main method and provide the body to the print class. I will show you here. Just a minute. I will move to the program. Yeah. You can see here, I'm taking an interface, something drawable. There I'm taking the draw abstract method. Now I'm taking the message. It's a default method. I'm declaring it as default. Then I'm closing this. I'm closing the interface. Now I'm taking a class. It is implementing this drawable. Now I'm providing body for the draw abstract method only, right? After this, what I'm doing, I'm taking the class test interface default class because I want to test the default method. Next, I'm taking the main method. I'm creating object for the rectangle class. By using that object, what I'm doing, I'm calling the draw method, d.draw. So you are provided implementation, you'll get the output. Sir, can we get the output for this default method? We are calling the message. This is the default method which is taken in the interface, and we are not implemented in the rectangle because the implementation is there in the interface only. Now let's compile and run this. You can see here I'm compiling the test interface default class. So drawing rectangle and default method, both outputs you are getting. That in the sense, default methods are allowed in the interfaces from Java 8. This is a feature which they are introduced, but you need to declare with the default keyword. And static methods are also allowed in the interfaces. So here I'm taking an example for the static interfaces. So here you can see what I'm doing. I'm creating an interface. Then as usual, I'm taking abstract method. Now I'm taking a cube method. I'm declaring it as static. I'm returning the cube of the given X value. Now as usual, I'm taking the class rectangle, implementing the drawable interface. I'm providing body for the draw method, which is the abstract method in the interface. Next, I'm taking one more class, test interface static. Next, I'm taking main method. I'm creating object to the rectangle class. Now d.draw, we are provided implementation anyhow that gets executed. So as we know, static methods can be called directly by using the class name or interface name. Here the interface name is drawable. So directly by using interface name, I am calling the static method, that is cube. It is a parameterized method. I am passing the parameter here. So it will perform the 3 cube and it is going to return the result. You can see in the command prompt, I compiled and executed here. So I'm compiled here. So Java C space test interface static.java, that is a compilation. Then I'm running the code, drawing rectangle, and whatever the cube we are performing for 3, that is also displayed here. This is how the interfaces will allow the default methods as well as static methods within the interface. This is all about interface story beta. We will meet in the next session. Thank you.